Have you ever seen Muhammad Ali cry? Have you ever heard him recite poetry about death, freedom, and sacrifice? This is Ali like you've never seen him before. The interviewer asks Ali about retirement. It seems like a simple question. But Ali's answer reveals something most people never knew about the greatest boxer of all time. Ali begins, "I wanted to retire. But then I thought about my children. I watched the baby cry the other day. My wife was late giving the baby milk and the baby raised hell." Listen to what Ali says next. This is heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. The baby's just hollering. Don't know where they're gonna get it, but they expect you to have it. And I looked at about 6 more coming. And I said, 10 years from now, I won't be fighting. 10 years from now, that baby will just be 10 years old and will need money. School books, clothes, bus fare. This is Muhammad Ali, the most famous athlete on earth, worrying about bus fare for his children. This is the side of Ali they don't show you. Ali continues, 20 years from now, my daughter will need a house. She'll need a job. It would be a shame to say Muhammad Ali's daughter is a waitress in a restaurant when he made all those millions. Can you imagine the pressure? You're the most famous man in the world, and you're afraid your children won't have what they need. Ali explains his plan. I can earn enough money in 5 years, if I invest it right, to take care of my grandchildren. I wanted to retire. But after I see these children coming, after I see they're gonna have a hard time, maybe they won't be blessed to make it like myself. Then Ali lists what he's willing to do for his children. Listen to this determination. I can knock out Blue Lewis. I can knock out Floyd Patterson. I can knock out Joe Frazier. I can come back. If you get your Irish champion, I'll come knock him out. Then I'll go back and knock out whoever else they got. Ali's saying he'll fight anyone, go anywhere, do whatever it takes to secure his children's future. If I can save up about $2 million, that's almost £1 million. Then I can relax and go to sleep and retire and don't have to worry about my children. 'Cause this is a hard world. Don't nobody give you nothing. You have to work for it. Think about that. Muhammad Ali, world champion, the most recognizable face on earth, saying, this is a hard world. Nobody gives you nothing. Ali's conclusion is simple and heartbreaking. I'm blessed to be able to beat up everybody. So I want to beat up everybody until I can't beat them no more. If I can go 10 more years, I'm gonna keep on doing it. This is why Ali fought too long. This is why he didn't retire when his body was telling him to stop. He was fighting for his children's future. He was fighting for his grandchildren's security. But then the interview takes a completely different turn. The host mentions Ali's poetry. Most of it is funny, playful. But there's one poem that's different. One poem that's deadly serious. The host says, "You've written a poem about your own people, about the Attica Prison Riot. It's a very serious poem. Could you recite it for us?" Now, if you're too young to remember, let me give you context. 1971, Attica Prison in New York. Inmates, mostly black men, took control of the prison. They took hostages. They demanded better conditions, basic human dignity. Governor Nelson Rockefeller gave them 10 minutes to surrender. 10 minutes. Then he ordered state police to open fire. The result? 43 people died. Inmates and hostages. And here's the kicker. They claimed the inmates had cut the hostages' throats. But the autopsy proved that was a lie. All the hostages died from police gunfire. Muhammad Ali wrote a poem about that moment. About what those black prisoners were thinking in their final minutes. This is one of the most powerful pieces of poetry you will ever hear. Ali begins, "This didn't happen, but this is what I wrote." He imagines a black prisoner speaking to the warden when given 10 minutes to surrender. Listen carefully. "Better far from all I see, to die fighting to be free. What more fitting end could be? Better surely than in some bed, worn and broken, health all fled, lingering until I'm dead." Ali's saying, "I'd rather die on my feet than waste away in a hospital bed. Better than with prayers and pleas, or in the clutch of some disease, wasting slowly by degrees." He's listing all the ways people die, slowly, painfully, without dignity. Better than of heart attack, or some dose of drug I lack. Let me die by being black. Let me die by being black. Think about that line. Ali's saying, if death is coming anyway, let it come while I'm fighting for my people, for my dignity, for my identity. Better far that I should go, standing here against the foe. Is the sweeter death to know, better than the bloody stain on some highway where I'm slain, torn by flying glass and pain, that I'll call and death to come. He's talking about car accidents, street violence, the random deaths that claim so many black lives. Better than to die another dumb, muted victim in the slum. Muted victim in the slum. Ali's saying, I will not die silent and forgotten. Better than of prison rot, if there's any choice I got, kill me here on the spot. Kill me here on the spot. He's choosing death over a life without freedom. Better far to fight and die than to Uncle Tom and try making peace just to live a lie. This is the heart of the poem. Better to die fighting than to live as a coward. Better to die with dignity than to compromise your soul for survival. Better now to end it all while my blood boils with rage, lest it cool with ancient age. He's saying, while I still have fire in me, while I'm still young enough to fight, while my rage is still pure and righteous. Better now that I say my truth, I'm gonna die demanding truth, while I'm still akin to youth. And then the final lines. The most powerful lines in the entire poem. Better now to lay down, now that fear of death is gone. Never mind another dawn. And then Ali delivers the ending. They opened fire. but they died. Telling it like it was. Silence. Complete silence in that studio. What do you say after hearing something like that? This poem reveals everything about Muhammad Ali that people try to forget. He wasn't just a boxer who talked trash. He was a poet, an artist, a revolutionary. He understood that some things are worth dying for. In one interview, you see both sides of Ali. The worried father thinking about bus fare and school books, and the revolutionary poet writing about men who chose death over submission. Ali fought too long because he loved his children. But he also wrote poetry about dying with dignity because he loved his people. If you want to understand Muhammad Ali, not just the boxer but the man, you need to hear this poem. You need to see him talking about his children. You need to understand the weight he carried. Subscribe to this channel if you want more of Ali that you've never seen before. The poetry, the philosophy, the humanity. Share this with someone who only knows Ali as I am the greatest. Show them this side of the greatest. And leave a comment. Tell me, which hit you harder? The father worried about his children? Or the poet writing about men dying for dignity? Because Muhammad Ali was more than a fighter. He was a father, a poet, a revolutionary, and a man who understood that some things are worth more than life itself.